So I was on one of my regular Walmart trips, and I was checking out the sporting aisle for anything new, made me interesting, and I discovered this. It was only $1. Instafire, Firestarter, military grade. I'm not sure how they can put that on there. That just seems to be slapped on everything nowadays. Good for a campfire, fireplace, cooking, charcoal, emergency, no harmful chemicals, eco-friendly, smokeless. Lights up to 4 fires. Apparently it was on Shark Tank. Lights wet wood, burns at nearly 1,000 degrees. Burns in winds up to 30 miles an hour, burns on snow, and even floats and burns on water. I'll have to test that out. Non-volatile, no unexpected flare-ups. Long burn time, 1/8 of a cup will burn at 5 to 7 minutes. 5-year shelf life, waterproof pouch, no harmful chemicals, safe to store near food. Instafire's ash is a natural fertilizer. So this seems like an interesting product here. It feels like just like a bag of powder. And that's what it looks like on the picture on the back too. And this pouch is really light. I mean, it was only $1, so I had to try it at least. But lights up to 4 fires. I feel like there's other better things out there as a fire starter than a extremely light powdery substance that will only allow you about 4 fires. So let's open this up and check it out. The bag is non-resealable. That's kind of a problem. I don't know how big of an 1/8 of a cup is. I mean, who carries measuring cups with them when they go out? So there's a little bit right there. So let's see if we can light this with a regular ferro rod. Strange. Oh, look at that. You can't even light with a ferro rod. Shows on the box them lighting it with a regular lighter. So let's see how long that burns for. So it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not bad for a little ultralight powder, and I think that's less than the recommended. So I think if you was sparing with this and you was good with making fires, you could actually probably get around 10 fires out of this. So that's not bad. That's interesting. But let's see just how waterproof this stuff is. It says it will light on water. Now that I'm not sure about. So it does float. Floats fairly well, actually. Well, would you look at that? It lives up to the claim. It floats and it does burn on water. Now, I don't want a bunch of soot on the inside of my canteen cup here. So let's see what happens when we do this. Would you look at that? That's actually pretty cool. Granted, it did kind of put it out. Let's see if it'll relight. So we got the rest of the pile over here. Nah. So once it gets completely covered in water, it looks like it's pretty done. Now that we've seen that it does live up to its reputation of being waterproof, let's make a fire with it. I'm going to start off with just a tiny little pile right there. Like we're trying to preserve it for, you know, as long as we can. There it goes. Now, let's see how easily it takes this kindling pile up. That's a tiny pile. That's much smaller than what the recommended is. And it's taking it. I'm actually fairly impressed with this stuff. It's performing way better than I thought it would be. Well guys, I'm actually kind of impressed with this one. I think it's worth the $1 that you pay for it. You can easily get 10 or more fires out of this if you're good with it. My only complaint is with how light it is. That the wind could blow it away if you're in a really windy environment. Secondly, I feel like this could be split up into individual portions, but you can do that yourself. Find some kind of container, fill it up with this, and then you can vacuum seal it and you'll have this bag full of already pre-made fire starters. So, I have a few complaints with it, but you know what? For $1, this impressed me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all in my next video.